But I'm only talking about this because you're bringing it up.
I know.
I'm not. I don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think. You know what I'm saying? I think that, as again I said, this is the first time that this has happened. There's nobody selling tickets for $75 or selling out weeks in advance in California.
Okay. All right. Well, this
if
goes.
It can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show me. Prove it to me.
Okay.
Do it, and then we'll have a conversation.
All right. Well, my next question goes back into something that I think I asked you in an earlier part, like one of the first 10 parts that we had. I said, why don't you travel more? You said because you guys don't know if it'll sell out. Now, these was a higher price point out in Los Angeles and sold 3 weeks in advance. You really think that if you told people, hey guys, we're having an event in Orlando, Florida on March 24th, it's going to be Born Legacy 8, get ready. Like, just be ready. Like, you really don't think you can buy your tickets in advance, it's going to go down for sure. You really don't think that people are going to...
I don't know. I have to see.
Well, you just saw. You just saw it.
But wrong. Look, we're very calculated. This is the third traffic. Understand? We came and we've been slowly building. We've got the Survivor Series. We've done a number of proving grounds. We've done a number of events on the West Coast, warming up the for a bigger event. It's not just, hey, throw caution to the wind and go on the market, spend all your money, fly in all these people, bring these things up, and just take a chance. We are very calculated in our approach to doing events and making sure that we sustain and are able to work and do a lot of events. You know, people are not even realizing it because it happens so frequently. But there's no one doing more events than us right now. Not even close. If you go back and think about the events and the quality of the opponents on the events, I'm not saying that every battle was great, but there were some good matches from every battle. Every event that we've done this year, there's been some million-view battles on it. Every one. Every single one. Not everybody else can say that. From any other league, they can't say it.
Yeah.
They can't say that every event that they threw this year, there was a million-view battle on it. They cannot say that. Maybe
there is not no million-view battle on Ascension. Stop lying.
All right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm talking about major events.
Oh, man. Major events. The shot.
Okay. All right. I'll tell you this then. I bet you this. I bet you Ascension is matching everyone else's views on their major events.
True.
Try that since you want to be funny. I bet you it's close. I bet you an event that people didn't like. I bet you an event that people didn't like or weren't into that you're pinpointing. I bet you that event viewership is damn near close to everybody else's viewership. Since you want to bring up views, you want to talk. You want to talk, and then like people point to people Ascension. What about Born Legacy 4, Born Legacy 5, Born Legacy Supreme, No, Double Impact, Summer Madness? These are all successful events that happened this year, where all the battles took place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody think, not to mention the one-offs, the Survivor Series, the Proving Grounds. I don't think in any year in battle rap there's never been this much events from one source ever.
You're right.
Not even close. Like,
but hold on. But also, I got another haymaker. There hasn't been a league that's had as many canceled events or pushed back events. Speaking of the Survivor Series, what was that about? You said there was going to be a Survivor Series in the DMV on the 21st, 7 days ago. That didn't happen. What happened with that? When's it going down? What are we doing? The DMV's starving out here. We need the URL out here.
Are you gonna talk or are you gonna listen? First of all, you said push back or canceled events. I didn't have any canceled events because it'd have to be announced in order to be canceled.
You said you announced it to me in the interview.
Be clear. Hold on. Let's be clear. There was never a trailer. There was never an announcement. There was never a card put out. There was nothing ever was done. You were privy to that information because you are a manager of an artist who is potentially going to be on that card. But there was never an announcement, never anything where people bought tickets or made plane reservations or travel reservations, and then they lost money because the event didn't happen.
No, you're right. You're right.
Okay, that's number one. Now, number two, that event had to be moved around because sometimes certain guys are not available, certain people are taking battles. There's other variables that come into play, and then there's bigger events that we had to put on where certain people needed to be utilized, so things had to be pushed back. But there will be a Survivor Series this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say the date now because I don't want you, negative wrong. Now, there will be a Survivor Series this year, but even with canceled events, if I swiped off 5 events, no one still has put out more events than we have this year.
Okay.
If I took 5 of my events away, I still would be tied or more than anyone else.
Yeah. No, URL is definitely okay. It's undeniable the amount of work URL's put in this year. It's really undeniable. If
people don't see it that way, there'll be one event that happens from someone else, and then they'll be like, "Yo, man, they're taking over. They're neck and neck." What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Where do people come up with this stuff? I don't know. It's cool. It's
all right. Well, I guess this.
I love it. It's motivation to do more stuff. And then I ain't even gonna say anything, man. They don't even understand what's about to happen after traffic.
Okay. After traffic. Like what you mean? Like next year?
Nah, I'm not talking about this year.
This year after traffic. So what? Like December?
So we just done? That's all I'm gonna say, man. You thought we was done? We keep the pressure on the neck.
Hold on. So you guys are gonna have traffic in November and then another event in December.
Listen, man, I'm not saying anymore. All I'm saying is we're not done. We are not done this year. We are not done. If anybody with anything to say, all I'm saying is we are not done. We love what we do. It's fun. I love the engagement. I love the criticism. I love the angry guys on YouTube with the negative comments. I love and appreciate the people with the positive comments. It's all good energy. It's hip-hop and competition. You know what I'm saying? People troll us. We troll the people. It's all fun. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. I truly love it. We truly love it. You know, we are thankful for everybody. If somebody writes on a negative comment under this interview or whatever part you chop this up into, the time that they took to make a negative comment to try to get me angry is a certain joy that sends through my soul. I tell you, I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. I love it too when people say, "Yo, I love what you guys are doing," and they're appreciative of it.
Yeah,
it's great. It's all energy. It's all. If someone takes the time to try and debate or make a point, that shows that they're involved and they're engaged. And that they love the culture. So I'm open to it all. That's why I come on here and I talk with you. We do these long, drawn out interviews and shit because I like to talk about what I love. And I believe in what URL is, and I will always defend it and stand by it. And like I said before, man, we're not perfect. We're not.
Yeah.
Never said we were. We have a lot of things that we could do better. A lot of things that just in, operations-wise, picking talent, different things that we can do. But we're working on it, and we're still pressing forward. But I think people are just in love with our resilience and the force that we move with is like no other. So
okay,
I think that's appreciated.
All right. Well, you smoothed that over real quick, so I got another haymaker for you. Here we go.
Talking slick. All right. Slick. Go ahead.
So KOTD, this is one of my last KOTD questions. KOTD claims that they run the West Coast and they told the source that he won't get any more battles there, and that's a really big reason for Disaster recently saying F KOTD on Twitter and things like that. Disaster also said that URL is more open to looking out for him more than KOTD when it comes to booking people he knows, such as Active. Is this true, and how do you feel about the whole situation with him saying FKOTD, and do they run the West Coast as they said?